The name Andy's Place is because Andy is Mike Hurst's son who died of an opiate overdose.
Probably started using the pills at the high school age, probably 11th, 12th grade, somewhere in there. We're not sure exactly. You know, he was always a super nice kid. He just never got in trouble. And finally one day, he raised his voice at me. We got in a little argument. I said, this just wasn't like him. Do you have some kind of problem you want to talk to me about? Like maybe a drug problem or something like that? He says, I do have a drug problem. I said, you're kidding me. What kind of drug problem? He said, well, prescription drugs. And I'll never forget this. I knew zero on the subject at the time. And I looked at him and says, oh, I'm glad it's just prescription drugs. I was worried you were using all that heroin I hear people talk about now and then. And little did I know there was no difference between OxyContin and heroin. I mean, the next day we had him into a facility, and I found out that about 80% of the people that go to a 30-day stay, about 80% of them are using it within the first 2 weeks. Nothing's wrong with those 30-day stays, 60-day stays, nothing's wrong at all with them. They're great programs. But it's similar to me like somebody has cancer, and they say, geez, you need 12 chemotherapy treatments, but you only do 3 of them. What happens? Your cancer comes back. Conception of Andy's Place was really, we needed long-term care for these people. You know, it's so important for the states to get involved in this. People can't afford to go somewhere for a year or 2 years. This is a way that gives them the opportunity to get that 2 years under their belt and to take the housing program that MSHDA has right now, very fine program, and to modify it a little bit to help it solve a national epidemic. I say his hats off to MSHDA. I'm excited. You know, I'm really proud that my son's name's on it. That may seem trivial to somebody, but to me, it means that my son didn't die in vain.